Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorothy Morgan. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. You can also friend me on Facebook, and that's Dorothy Morgan Astrologer. Come to my page, and every few days I'll put up a little tidbit of astrology information, and once in a while I'll do a special. And so come on over and friend me and like my page. And anyways, that's the advertising. All right. So first, what I'm going to talk about this time around is the new moon in the sign of Taurus. It's on Tuesday, May 3rd. Now, with that energy, the things that we want to focus on for our new moon wishes, new moon goals, whatever label you want to do. I mean, I like to just call them wishes. I get a notebook. I have something devoted just for this. So I get to write down around 10 wishes for myself, for new seeds to plant, because this is what we do at the new moon. We plant new seeds. Once a month we get to do that. And then slowly through the year, this process of what we've planted each month will slowly grow and develop. All right? So the new moon in Taurus, the Taurus energy rules, and these are some of the things we can focus on. If you want, what you feel is most important, but if you want, focus on the Taurus energy because it's present, and we might as well use the energy that's present. And that is, Taurus rules our money, it rules our self-esteem. It's about being content and having patience. Our self-esteem, I said that already, but that's also our self-worth. And then we're looking at Venus rules this part of the zodiac as well, Taurus and Venus, and so it's our sensual pleasure. But it's also, there's also a lot of stubbornness involved with Taurus energy. Okay, what can I say? Some people are a little more stubborn than others, but it's also steadfast as well. But with the new moon, we want to bring things into our lives. So while we bring things into our life, we want to focus on what's important for us to increase our self-esteem, and that way we feel better. So that increases our self-worth, because it's always important that we take care of ourselves first, because again, time and time again, we all know you cannot help others, serve others, be with others if you're all in turmoil internally or you're trying to give from an empty well. So it's okay that we focus on the things that we excuse me, that we want. All right, interesting, huh? That my throat chakra, Taurus rules the throat. I'm having to clear my throat a little bit through this video today, so sorry. I don't have a cold, it just happens. So some ideas. Just a couple of them. I want you to write your own. And again, when you write down your new moon wishes and goals, or goals, however you want to do it, make sure you feel it. Don't use your head. I mean, we need to use our head to think them through, but make sure it feels right for you. All right? So if you're not into anything I say, make up your own. All right, so just a few ideas. So since Taurus rules money and our self-esteem, these two are really closely linked, whether we like it or not. What we have in the bank tends to, for a lot of people, give you a higher or lower self-esteem. So you can work on something like that, that you easily can recognize the link between your bank account and your self-esteem. And when you recognize that, then you can make conscious choices about how to shift and change that. If that is something that bothers you, you're planting a new seed of awareness for yourself in regards to money and self-esteem. Real financial stuff. So I easily find myself creating financial independence. We all want it, but what steps do we take to do it? All right, plant this seed, make those steps. And I easily find myself with lots of money in a happy way. If that's what you need to make life easier, who doesn't? I mean, happiness, money doesn't buy happiness, but it can help relieve some stress. As long as you remember how to be happy, cool beans. So Taurus also rules that physical comfort, sensual pleasure. So I easily find myself enjoying the sensual side of my life in a happy way. We all don't always spend enough time with our significant other. So I easily find myself enjoying someone else's company, or I easily find myself with enough time to spend with my significant other. So, because spending time with a significant other can be a sensual pleasure. Next we have Taurus. Taurus actually is an earth sign, And with that, you know, we can have that appreciation for getting close to nature, and contentment. It's all about Mother Nature. So if you really need to get back out into Mother Nature a little bit, you know, you can write down a simple wish that, you know, I easily find time to get back to my gardening. Simple things like that, because it is very earthy. And when it's earthy, that means it's down to earth, and that is all about just enjoying the simple things in life. All right, so that's kind of what I like about this Taurus energy. I personally have Taurus rising, so I find it rather comforting. Not easy to move quickly at times. I am a Gemini, excuse me, but Taurus rising slows things down a bit. So with that, you know, it's hard to be spontaneous with that type of energy. So people rely on Taurus energy to be reliable, persistent, and to persevere. So these are things that you can actually add in your wish list as well. You know, if you find it that you're actually too scattered, you know, you can use this Taurus energy and say, I easily find the time to slow down, or I easily find the time to persevere through this project. Things like that. All right, so try that. Really simple things. So let's do a quick recap. Taurus rules the things we value, which include our possessions, money, our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves, how we look, food, physical comfort, things like massage, sensuality, so spending time with a significant other, and then and that's earthy, physical pleasures, and then getting close to nature, and that solid earth, it's fixed, so it is really solid structure. So these are the things that we're looking for in Taurus after the Aries month we just had, and so many shifts and changes with Uranus and Aries. Just again, all the Aries energy that's been going on for the whole month of April, and lots of disruptions. We actually should all really welcome a little bit of steady, solid, slow movement in our lives. I know I definitely would welcome some of that myself. All right, so let's get to the time frames, okay? So the time frame, so we have the new moon is at 2:51 a.m. and that's Eastern time, so adjust accordingly for where you live. We get out that new moon journal and we're ready to write things down. But the moon goes void of course. When the moon is void of course is the time that we avoid writing down new things and setting goals. For this one, it's rather unique. It's void of course for a day and a half. The minute it goes new, the minute she is in her waxing phase, she is void of course. So what we need to do, I'm going to put this on the screen so you can hit pause. We need to wait until Wednesday, May 4th, 1:09 p.m. Eastern time. After that, we have 13 hours to complete our 10 on our list. And if just have to adjust that for your own time zone as well. So we have to wait till the moon is in Gemini before we can write about the Taurus energy that we're looking for in our lives. It's okay. It works out just fine that way. Trust me, been doing this for a long time. Anyways, so that's it for today. That quick recap, you know, we've got that self-esteem and the things I value and the money I need in my life, and spending time with others and good food, and really setting up some solid structure and some solid foundations in regards to the things that we want in our life. That's what we do with this Taurus energy. So if you'd like to read this forecast, please go to my website. It is nhastrologer.com. Click on the new moon, the new moon, full moon forecast, and also peruse around. I have classes and all kinds of fun things on the website. You can check it out. And find me on Facebook as well. Just if you go to my website, you can just click the link right to my Facebook page, and you can like that. And on that page, I do a lot of little tidbits every week. Just a little bit of astrology information here and there. Occasionally a special. Keep you up on all classes. So thank you, everyone, for your support at Taurus Energy. Thank you for watching and following and sharing this with others. I appreciate your time, and I value who you are. Thank you very much, and blessed be.